Hello everybody, Hacksaw Hunter here, and welcome to another Ancient Empire's historical battle, the Battle of Cannae. Following massive losses at Trebia and Lake Trasimene, the Roman Republic decided to field a massive army comprising of 8 legions against Hannibal, who has been rampaging across Italy. The battle is led by Gaius, Terentius, Varro against Hannibal, of course. Carthage versus the Roman Republic. I will be playing as Carthage, and Warrior of Sparta, who is now back in action, is playing as the Roman Republic. So we've tried in this battle to field similar quantities and composition as the battle. Obviously it can't be perfect, we have to work with what we've got and what we know, which surprisingly isn't as much as we would have hoped. So I, as Carthage, on the opposite side here, have deployed in a long line as Hannibal Barca is said to have done. Warrior Sparta's tried to form more dense packed rows in the middle here to engage us. So I'm going to go and put it up into normal speed. I'm going to have a look at our units. I'm not going to probably do as much of a unit overview in these battles. Let me know if you think that's a good or bad idea. I'm just winging it as we go along. So you've got a lot of units here from Carthage, some Italian variants, some Punic, a very mix of veteran seasoned units from Carthage here, with the Romans fielding a lot of Hastati, as you can see back here. A lot of normal Hastati and some cavalry moving in and out there. Advancing slowly through the rain and mud here in southeastern Italy. Alright, so I just cut it there so we can get right into the action. You've got some skirmishing fire going off. Warrior Sparta takes the first attack against Carthage. Everyone's raising their shields, stopping the forces, whereas we've got some Numidian archers and slingers at the back here who are going to fire back, hopefully cause some pretty decent losses to Warrior Sparta as the Romans there, where my line is holding steadfast, shields raised, defending against the missiles as you come in here. Obviously I've got cavalry on the flanks as well as warrior. Tried to emulate the cavalry advantage that Hannibal Barca had in this battle. Large force, and here we go, advancing my front lines now, forcing Warrior Sparta to retreat his skirmishing units and bring forward his main units. A line of cohorts and triarii, if I am correct, coming in to try and stop and halt the advance of this Carthaginian army. Whereas bringing up his reinforcements, a hell of a lot of Hastati, whereas I start my flanking maneuver with my cavalry up here. Got to go uphill though, trying to get to a point where I'm going to get an advantage. However, that currently lies in Warrior Sparta's favour. Okay, let's look at the left flank here. I've definitely got the advantage of terrain this time, charging straight into Warrior's units. Let's have a look at the charge as he goes in. Smash! Catching him unawares as the cavalry charge comes in. Let's have a look at the front lines. We've got our lines engaged now. Triarii, Punic, levies, the infantrymen, Italian veterans, and all sorts of good units for Carthage. Strong units. Whereas Warrior Sparta's got a lot of kind of cheaper Hastati, not too many Principes, and cohorts extraordinary. Trying to keep it fairly balanced in this battle to see which way it could go. Okay, here we've got Warrior Sparta moving in some Hastati to help against my cavalry now. I'm bringing them out, do not want them to engage that. Taking a look at the right flank over here, our cavalry is engaged very nicely. Can't tell whose horse is who. Big cavalry blob going on as you come in. Some units are already starting to waver and rout, unfortunately. Alright, let's take a look back at the battle lines with a lovely pan across. Just defending, holding the line against these Romans here. Hopefully steadfast, break the enemy's will to live and start the envelopment tactic that was famous in Cannae. Although it might not quite work as well as we would have hoped. We'll see. So I got more of my cavalry coming round, redeploying and recharging these Astarte. Didn't quite get warrior turning them around. Didn't quite manage to do that. Okay, what's that there? Managed to envelop them. More units starting to envelop now from my units. Carthage. Come on, charging in into the back of these Astarte, including a cav charge right onto this flank, trying to break this side. However, he's bringing up more of his skirmishing units. Hopefully they have not got any ammo left, but I can't quite tell. Alright, so I'm starting to slowly envelop WarriorofSparta's line here, getting a flanking advantage. Very good. Obviously you got Hannibal himself just chilling, holding his men steadfast in this battle. And actually I think Varro has fled the field of battle. He has gone. See his general unit running away now. He does not think he can win this day. Routed, run away in disgrace, go back to Rome and off with your head. That will seriously hamper WarriorofSparta's morale now. Definitely not good. Although he's managed to break one of my units here. Not good at all. Holding my lines that Warrior could easily exploit. Not good at all. But look here. Look. They're starting. The lines of WarriorofSparta are now starting to melt away. Their general has fallen and routed the battlefield. It's starting to crumble away. Yep, there you go. Mass rout ensues. Massive, massive rout. Oh my god, this is insane. The battle is turning well into my favour now. As you can see, these units are just going out of there. But here I am trying to stop this unit that has tried to flank around. Missile fire going crazy. Numidian slingers, Numidian archers going ham on that unit. But here we are, I'm trying to press my advantage with these units now. Punic levies here, advancing forward, trying to cut down enemy Astarte as they retreat. Some more Italian veterans engaging here now. Yep, chasing him down. Cannot let him reform. These guys will come back and will be a problem later on in this fight. Take a look at the right flank. Still got a big cavalry battle going on. Could go either way at the moment. I think I'm just about to finish off some of his units. But it's the left flank where everything is going very poorly for me. As you can see, the Astarte have just bogged down my units, but that's also units that he can't use in the main line up here. As you can tell, I'm starting to move round and flank the enemy now with a couple of my units, where this battle line is advancing forward to deal with these Astarte that are starting to reform. Oh no, I've already sent a small group of units to try and envelop WarriorofSparta now, because he has broke some of my units. His Triari on this right flank are holding strong some of his best units on this flank. Whereas I'm still trying to just chase the enemy down here, make sure they don't come back. Hedging my bets here. If they do not come back, if they're completely shattered, I can redeploy my armies. And here we are, I'm going to actually start enveloping WarriorofSparta, sending units across behind my lines and in front of my lines to try and envelop and finish off this battle. As you can tell, he's trying to stop that from happening. He's redeploying some units to make sure he's got more time to break through my lines, because he's got quite a heavy formation here. could easily break through Triarii and very strong veteran units of the Romans there. Facing off against my Sacred Band, I believe. That's why they're holding so much. Sacred Band do not fall easily. Pan across. The battle going on. So I've still got lots of archers and slingers firing, dealing heavy blows, but some of these guys, they have routed. Hoplites, not the best in this sort of battle. Need to have a lot of swords and spears, proper spears against the Romans. Okay, here we are, trying to stop these Hastati that have completely destroyed my lovely cavalry on that flank, but no, it's starting to look very bad for Warrior Sparta. My cavalry on the right flank has now come around, ready to charge the rear of his lines. Make sure they engage strong and fast. Rear charge these Hastati, deal as much damage as possible as I start flanking around with more units to the rear of this formation that he has. Yeah, bringing in more advanced, stronger units. They are tired though, firing their javelins into the rear of those Romans, surely causing some severe debuffs going on right now. It is starting to lag a little bit, I do apologise. I think there was about 10,000 men fielded on this battle, and there's a big, dense blob of units now fighting away in this very small area. The dead litter this battlefield. Muddy, bloody battlefield. Cannae. So yep, starting to press my advantage with cavalry and infantry. Really hit hard on these Romans. Just somehow holding after their general fled, died a long time ago. And you've got Hannibal rallying his troops, starting to move himself. He's kept a very quiet and unassuming role in this battle, but not anymore. He sees my units are starting to waver, starting to crumble away against these advanced, strong morale Roman units. So he has to come in, and charge. So here he comes, charging into the Hastati. He's summoned to the back of my units, which isn't exactly great. Try to deal some hefty morale debuffs by flanking and circling the enemy there. But yep, some of my units, they've had enough. They're tired, they're exhausted, they're bloody, their friends are dying, routing in disgrace from this battle. There you can see just his Triarii holding strong, dealing a lot of damage here. The battle could go either way at this point. Let's have a quick look at the UI and numbers. Although it's actually saying that my allied men count is high, but his units are strong. He's got Cohors, Extraordinarii, he's got Triarii. Very advanced, very hefty, strong morale, strong defense units. And I'm trying to flank with my African veterans, all sorts, Punic spear bearers. Not exactly holding as well as I would have hoped. But my cavalry over here, my Sacred Band cav, against Cohors Extraordinarii. So he's got basically his quality troops left. I've even got Hannibal trying his best here in this battle. So I'm going to go back to cinematic mode. No one likes to look at UI for too long. Going, let's have a good swoop. Hannibal fighting against these Roman troops here. Trying to deal as much damage as he can. Break them. Grind them into dust. But no! One of my units is already routed. Warriors starting to move round now. This is not looking good at all for Carthage. The Romans are managing to hold on more than anyone would have thought, but they are getting absolutely blasted by archers and slingers. Can they hold on? Can they? Oh no, even more of my units have routed. Bloody hell, this is not looking good. These Punic levies, not good at all. Could be turning either way now, this battle. Warrior of Sparta could press this advantage a lot. My envelopment has completely crumbled away. It's now blob on blob action. All semblance of formations has gone. My cavalry is starting to pull away. Must get them out. I can't leave them engaged too long. This battle is looking dire. This cav needs to be used very well. Try and deal with the turn of events that's happened. Austrari and Sorcerer Extraordinary have just come round, engaged, started to reform, turning the flank lines essentially. My units were on here and now his units are on there. But yeah, that's definitely why I'm bringing my cavalry round to try and smash into the rear, but Warrior is not having any of that. He's seen me, he's tried to form up. I've gone, okay, I'll go right around you. Oh, he's turned his back, going in for the charge. Can he turn around in time? Ooh, maybe not just quite enough. But I've charged into the back of these Triarii here now. Very good charge there. Oh, that's completely blasted away that unit. They are gone. Those Triarii are melted away. Try and redeploy this cavalry now to encircle what unit I can. This is not looking good now. Hannibal is starting to retreat. He's seen that Sorcerer Extraordinary unit coming back into the fight. I can't let that happen. I've got to keep Hannibal alive. He's the only cohesive force I have in this battle now. My morale of my general and units will stay higher if he is on the field. Thankfully, Varro left and fled this field long ago, causing a mass rout of Astarte. You saw it, all this right flank of the field just started going off the battle. Definitely a turn of events. Very good for Carthage here in the Second Punic War. Hannibal's coming round. He's getting slightly caught up in some units there that are routing, unfortunately. Trying to charge this unit here. Break them, get them away, deal as much damage as possible. I'm going to have a quick look at the stats again. See, look here, the balance of power keeps shifting to and fro. My allied men count is not incredibly more than Warriors at the moment. His units are definitely of better quality, but it's not quite good. One of his trio units are completely shattered. Another one of the trio left ages ago. He's only got a couple of units left now. Cohorts Extraordinary, but I'm still trying to deal damage. One of my cavalry units is completely run now. Sacred Band cavalry going, but you've got Hannibal Barca. He's still alive. He's still here. Cycle charging into the back of those enemies. Doing my best. I'm even starting to bring up some of my skirmish units to see if that will help. But no. Corps Extraordinary are starting to rout. The charge comes in. Smash. There we go. Their morale is completely gone. They are shattered. Rome has fallen, but taken down a significant force of Carthaginians here. Can that really be called a true defeat for Hannibal Barca on this battlefield? Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed that battle. I really enjoyed fighting it with Warrior. We're going to try and do a little bit of a series of the Second Punic Wars with Trebia and Lake Trasimene. Maybe it'll be in order, so you might have already seen the other two, but maybe this is the first one. Oh well. Either way, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. It would always help, but you don't have to. And subscribe if you want to see more Ancient Empires and other content on my channel. So, thank you again, and bye-bye.